How's it going, Shop?
Not bad. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I am, as of you know, this main episode and bonus episode, for those of you that are watching, I am wearing my yellow frames today.
I did. I did notice that.
it,
And notably a white shirt.
yeah, it's pretty rare. It's hot, so I don't have my Dickie shirt on.
Okay.
It is hung up by the door so that, like, if I gotta go into action, I'm ready to rock. But it is hot, so yeah, it's just the undershirt today.
Mhm.
Um, I had to break up an argument earlier today.
Mhm.
Between a couple of my neighbors. There was like a lot of like when I went out to like get trash. Today was trash day today. Went
Mhm.
to bring in my trash cans, and there was a lot of like fighting happening out front between the mixture of like packages getting stolen, and like
Uh-oh.
somebody thinks that they caught somebody doing it. That's a neighbor, right? So there's some drama there. Um,
Wait,
so
that
yeah,
a neighbor was stealing packages? That's who
yeah.
the
They
Ooh.
thought it wasn't so like I walked outside to get my trash cans. I walked into some drama. I
Mhm.
was like, okay, that's interesting. Not my drama. I'm gonna watch a little bit, but go back inside. You know what I
Sure.
mean? I did a little bit of that.
Who among us,
Real
know?
talk.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is beautiful. You know what I mean? Told Gabby a little bit, but she had to start work, so she couldn't watch it with me.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, all right, I gotta continue with my day. Come back outside later. Drama is still ongoing, but
Mhm.
bigger now. Like more people involved. It looked like it had some stops and goes.
Mhm.
But I tried to break it up because the person being accused is a older person. So
Okay.
I'm not saying don't, you stole shit, hit them up. You know what I
Right.
mean? Do what you gotta do, due process.
Mhm.
But this was a 30-ish year age gap between the two people fighting. And it was
When you
about to
say fighting, are you mean physically fighting?
do that pivot, right? It was still arguing at 8 o'clock. I love that. Argue it out all day. Talk
Right.
shit about each other on board.
Mhm.
Second wave, about 2 hours later,
Mhm.
this was starting to pivot to a little bit more chest bumping.
Mm.
Uh 65-year-old dude is being accused. Hey, listen, respect that you believe in yourself. But realistically, my G, you won't get rocked if this goes down that way. Um, there's a age advantage, there's a height advantage. Um, there's a reach advantage. There's a workout advantage.
Let's don't count out the old folk, though.
Not saying he ain't got a chance. Stuff
Mhm.
happens. Maybe he does stuff I don't know about. He might have a past that we
He
don't know
might,
about.
yeah, I mean, that passed.
Real talk.
If you swing enough punches and they connect, like, you can click that back on, like, in no time.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was a no-win situation for the other dude.
Right.
Like if you win, you beat up a 65-year-old dude.
Which is kinda shitty.
It kind of sucks. Real talk.
Mhm.
If you get mollywopped by the 65-year-old dude in the upset, real talk, that dude could steal your packages for the rest of his life.
Okay, so we think the 65-year-old is the one doing the stealing.
Yeah, real talk.
Oh, he can hit.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, he can hit. If he's stealing, if he's blatantly stealing and he doesn't even have the cartilage to run anymore, that motherfucker can hit.
real talk. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to stop the fight.
Mhm.
And like I ended up catching some stray disses, and I had nothing to do with it. You know what I
Well,
mean? I, I would just be like, yo, just keep it talking. You know what I mean? I was trying to be that guy.
right.
You know what I mean? And like they was like, yo, look at this yellow frame glass, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, hold up. And like I realized that's what I give up when I wear these. I lose authority on the block
When you have those on?
when I have these on.
Yes.
Not because like I look weaker in
Mhm.
terms of size, but something about this says art dude.
Right.
And they instantly
Something
assume,
the color
yeah,
says art dude.
the color says art dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like they know I'm a comic, but like this reminds them.
Right.
Like, oh, that's silly. Nah, he just jokes.
Right.
He can't fight. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And to be clear, don't want to fight. So
Right.
like if in some ways, kind of happy these are on. I want to project that clearly. I was just trying to suggest something.
Right.
But I did take offense too, because like, yo, hold up. Like, Don't just assume.
Well,
know what I
I
mean?
mean, you were also just assuming about the 65-year-old.
But yeah,
All of you have the capability to land a punch.
real talk. A lot of egos were hurt.
Yeah.
And I think what bothered me is that like I like the yellow frames. I'm okay with you. You know what I mean? Like I chose these when I bought them. Like I like the look of it. But yo, when you say that to me, like it bothered me only because like when I wear the yellow frames, it's usually a decision. So like I'm in a frame of mind of art shit.
Right.
And I'm going to environments where it would
Where
be appreciated and like
yes.
that's cool.
Uh-huh.
Today wasn't that.
Right.
I was out when I know I'm gonna be East New York all day. I'm not throwing these on. No
Right.
offense to my artistic side of me and to my
No, that's
artistic
fair.
friends,
Yeah.
but this ain't block glasses.
No, you're right.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
Mhm.
But Gabby asked me to go run an errand, and as like
You
I said,
just
the first time I was out, I had to like do the trash. So like these were the ones I saw first. I just threw
right.
them on.
Right.
So and then in the source of the day, haven't taken them off yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've been in these every time people see me today.
Okay.
And like it conveyed the wrong energy. And like I lost that. You know,
Okay.
so like I'm talking serious and like now after that got put out there, everybody just chuckled, yo, that shit was funny. Said shit about your glass. No, it wasn't. Not right now. We can laugh tomorrow, okay? But
Question. Did you also have on the hat that you're wearing now, which is
yeah, it's a little flowery.
a Yankees cap with a flower on it?
I did. Now, again, this hat,
Okay. All
I will
right.
say, while this is artsy,
Mhm.
because it's something about this color and it being Yankee still keeps me cool
What
on the
colors? Is
block.
it black?
Yeah, it's like a black Yankee hat with like
Okay.
a pink flower thing. So
Yeah.
like, and I think this is cool with the block because they know it's limited edition. Like some about that.
Okay. All
Whereas
right.
this is like a choice that like, oh
The
yeah, like we can get
glasses
those.
are a choice.
Yeah, the
Got it.
glasses is like everybody can get those, and we've decided to move past that except for you.
All right.
You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
mean, every once in a while, when you're trying to do something to help out a community, you get a couple of dings,
real
you get a
talk.
couple of chinks in your armor, and it's gonna, it's gonna happen. Uh,
Because I
yeah,
was ready, shot. Like I was ready to like catch a stray like punch to the shoulder while breaking up the fight if it started.
right,
But they hit my heart. You know,
yeah,
like that. That
yeah,
was different. I was like, yo, hold up.
right. As you had your hands up, to keep them separated, your belly was exposed.
Yeah, yo, I messed up. I messed up. Like real
Well, I
talk.
mean, it's okay. I mean, you look good in the glasses, so
Thank you.
don't pay any attention to any nincompoop who's out there willing to hit an old man for stealing shit.
Real talk. Old man did laugh too, I will say. And I ain't like that either.
Oh yeah, everybody laughed because
Everybody
but
laughed.
in a way, you you did diffuse the situation through humor.
I did.
Unfortunately,
Real talk.
unfortunately, you were the joke.
Real shit. That shit hurt, shot. Like you have
Yeah,
like you I was doing this already. Like
right.
the arm spread, keeping them apart.
Hmm.
And like someone say some wild shit. And like we all three of us looked at the dude because
Right,
it wasn't either fighting dude. It was the
right.
dude watching that said that shit. And like all three of us like looked at the dude. Like, yo.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, but yo, that is funny.
Cause like I'm just big enough that like both of the dudes fighting,
Mhm.
like they gotta stop when I say yo stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like even like the two of them looked at the dude that said the glasses shit,
And
like,
they're like
yo, you trying to start a fight with him now?
right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, the block in general had like a fun moment there, and it seemed to like
The block in general.
real talk. It seemed to end the tension. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, I don't know if I still think they're gonna be talking about the package drama for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
They gonna talk. They were talking about like getting the cameras. They was waiting for the building owners
Mhm.
to come out. The deli owner volunteered to show his shit.
Right.
Um, But yeah, like it kind of allowed like the voice of reason to come out of most of them. Like they were like, all right, let's just wait for the cameras.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I got them to that.
Right.
But I didn't expect the strays,
Well, I mean, uh, for today, the stray was necessary
right.
to help diffuse. But if you go out again and somebody says something, knock their block off.
Right. So now that's my question now.
Yeah. No,
I don't
I
like
mean, I
now,
think
like I feel like, hey, I gotta hit the next person to make a joke.
yeah, you do.
B
Look, nope, there's no B. That's
no,
A.
and then this is the thing, like this wasn't my plan.
Right.
You know what I mean? At some point, I'm gonna find my glasses, but now I feel like I have to wear these on principle. You know what I mean?
No, you continue to wear them whenever it is that you need to wear them,
Okay,
or what you know what I mean? Like,
but
if
like
you
today, I gotta wear them all day.
did you lose your other glasses? Is that what happened here?
I Nah, they're somewhere in the apartment. Like I'm sure
Oh,
I'll
okay.
find them when I look. And like
Gotcha.
that's the thing.
Okay.
Like I'm sure Gabby already has them.
Right.
And like
It's
when I
just
go back
when
out
you
later,
needed glasses right away, they were the ones you
these
picked
were the
up.
ones that I threw on.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But
No,
like
I mean
now, I gotta wear these for the rest of the day when I go out because I don't want them thinking like
that you went in and changed.
I
Yes,
went in and
no,
changed them.
that is true. You do have to wear them for the rest of today.
Okay,
Um, and then you go on about that way it shows, I don't care about you and your little whatever about my glasses.
real talk.
Um,
I
but
do, but I don't.
yeah, but, uh, just know that uh I lean violent. So if
Okay, okay,
if someone says something to you, I think you are allowed
okay.
to just be like before you hit them,
Right,
like,
right, right.
hit them with your words first.
Okay, okay, that's
But
fair.
you know what I mean? Like something.
Okay,
So whatever you can say that is block worthy and would still work. I'm bad at coming up with things because I use too many words in
okay.
pitch sounds, and you need to be able to just say, "Man, fuck you," in a way where they're like, "Oh, okay," which
Right,
I don't normally do. Usually, I want you to say, um, "Yes, but these glasses got me on the television," or these you know what I mean? Like
right,
something,
right, right.
something pithy like that, which no one on the block has time for.
Yeah, they don't care like that.
Yeah, but, um or
Okay,
if you wanna just be like, "Well, you know what? Without these glasses, then I wouldn't be able to see," and then point out something wrong on them,
right.
and then
Okay,
just be like,
okay,
"So I can see why you hate these glasses," you know?
okay,
If I didn't have them on, then I couldn't see how busted your fill in the blank is, Something like
okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. I like
yeah,
that. I
I
like that.
sure, or you could just ignore them. But I feel like your energy is to say
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and
Nah, I
that's
was like, that's
that's
not.
block whatever. I usually approach while I am a big fan of violence and, like, doing that stuff, it's only because I wish I could. I just walk through, like, whatever, and then just keep going. So
I,
mine is more of like a, uh, I mean, if that makes you feel better, kind of vibe
right.
is what I give, and I
I
don't
want you
know
to
if it
know that,
works.
like, I want to be that.
Yeah, but you're not.
I'm not.
You're not because I feel like maybe you're not so much in places where that would work.
Yeah. There's that. There's also just being frank. There's too many Almontes on this block. Like, I don't want the like. They're gonna tell my dad later.
Right, yeah.
So that's part of it. Like, because I don't. My
Yeah,
dad
I
shouldn't
mean,
have to deal with it.
so I guess you probably couldn't hit anyone. Normally,
Yeah.
there's nobody my family is not all on one block.
Yeah. Real talk. And to be clear, like I'm worried. I'm not sure which direction my dad are going. Like he might
Right?
join in on cracking jokes too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing is there's
I
no need
gotta
to call him into it because who's to say he's gonna defend you?
yeah, like I'm trying to I gotta ebb a line here where like
Right.
he's like proud of it, of the way I handled it and the
Mhm.
response.
Right, right.
But there has to be a response if it comes up again that
Yeah.
he's okay with. Because I also don't want him getting teased about his yellow glasses wearing son.
This
You
is
know,
so ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do have to figure out how to. I'm just thinking about me, and I would just be like, "What? Find something else to do," is what I would say, and then leave. I'm very like, "What's your fucking problem?"
I would accept that like everyone knows I'm a stand up comic. Like I have nothing to do either. You know,
Yeah,
so it's like weird that like every like there's certain disses that like are off the table for me.
huh. Well, yeah, I guess maybe they're off the table because you all know too much about each other.
Yeah.
So I can't help you because I don't want anyone to know anything about me at all. I say into my 4-year plus long podcast. And yet how many of you really know me?
Lucinda. Okay.
Lucinda, and even she is questioning that. So, um
Lucinda in the corner right now, like, yeah, but she don't know me neither. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
right, exactly. We neither of us know each other. We don't know what we're capable of.
Real talk, pardon
Uh
me. It's more like this. She's doing pause.
Oh, man.
Oh
So,
man.
yeah, I don't know, but, also, part of you can just make peace with the fact that you are wearing silly glasses.
Yeah, that's the other angle I was thinking of, like just leaning into like the joke
Just I mean,
on some like Eminem shit. You
if
know what I mean?
anyone is watching this, right now, that I am trying to, help you defend your yellow glasses while wearing what looks like broken brown bottle glass.
It's just a hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. With in fact, that have my old prescription in them, and
Oh.
I'm just wearing for the look. So I'm like, I don't know, get more crazier glasses to where they're like, "Oh, I guess that's just what he do."
Real
You
talk.
I'm sure there are people who are like, "What the f—" Yeah, I think I tend to go with, "Ooh, all right, you guys are doing whatever you want. I'm just gonna continue to do what I want, and whatever you say, I'm just gonna have to pretend it doesn't affect me."
Mm,
Um, and then if pushed, would I then insult them?
right.
Uh, yeah, I try to, like, just let things go and let it eat away at me for a while until someone pushes too far, and then I respond, and then when I come out of my fugue state, there's a lot of, like, "He's already dead, stop it," and I don't know what I've said or done. So,
Oh man, that's awesome.
yeah. So, I don't know if I'm much help.
Yo,
I
low
just keep
key,
I
that's
keep
a
getting
Street Fighter
crazier.
character, yo.
Oh, what now?
Fugue State Shalewa.
Oh, yeah. No
Real
one wants
talk.
that.
That's
That's
your Super Saiyan level right there, yo.
yeah, it truly it's how I deal with, like, extreme heckling things. Like, even
Okay.
when there are hecklers, I just kind of ignore them, or I am condescending to them.
Right.
That's how I approach it. But, I mean, if you push it in a way, I will probably say something kind of biting and mean.
I like it.
And then I have to say the rest of my set mean, if we even get to the rest of my set, if I'm not just now cussing out everything. So,
I love this. I want to see this. I gotta say.
I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna see it. I worry
Oh
about it
man,
all the time. Ugh, yuck.
love it. Yellow Frames, Fugue State Shy, the comic book series you ain't know you wanted.
I mean,
Coming
I've got
soon.
orange frames that are like a like a sherbet orange kind of, so we can wear those together.
Real
We
talk.
can
Yo,
we'll
that really sounds like a dynamic duo. Like
Yeah.
Yellow Frames and Fugue State, yo. That should sound hard, yo. Real talk.
That's
The
a
album.
that that definitely sounds like an album.
Real talk.
But it sounds like it's some sort of difficult to understand, classical music.
Real
Difficult
talk.
contemporary classical music is what it sounds like.
listen to new album, Andre 3000 plays
Right, yeah.
only the odd keys of a keyboard.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, we
Love this.
released this album and, our little blurb from 3000 is like, "I don't know if I got this one. I don't know if I understand,
Real talk, but I'm happy they
but
made
I'm happy for 'em."
it. Oh man, let's get into the news.
Okay.
Kicking us off, John Wick star Keanu Reeves reportedly pays a company a few $1,000s a month to get TikTok and Meta to take down imitators. That's right. Keanu Reeves reportedly pays a company to do so. An in-depth article by the Hollywood Reporter reveals that Reeves pays a company called Lodi to issue tens of thousands of social media account takedowns each year. The much-loved "You're Breathtaking" star of the Matrix. Is that a quote from him from a certain movie that I'm not getting?
I think he said that about somebody. Either Janet Jackson or, Sandra Bullock, I can't remember.
Huh,
Probably Janet Jackson. I
okay.
think it was Janet Jackson.
Shouts to Janet Jackson. I've said this about like desserts. Uh,
Okay, y'all are on 2 different who knows?
the star of the Matrix in Cyberpunk 2077 may be the most important impersonated celebrity on the internet due to his blockbuster status and lack of official social media presence, which creates a mystique around his personal life. Scammers are filling the void by creating fake images of Reeves, appearing to issue political messages of all types, advertising dodgy products, and in extreme cases, are creating fake Keanu Reeves accounts that build relationships with their victims to eventually convince them to pay them money. Reeves, it seems, is prime fodder for scam bait, and generative AI is making it easier and more convincing than ever. Reeves is not alone in this, of course. In 2023, Tom Hanks warned fans of AI fakes. Last year, Morgan Freeman thanked his fans for alerting him to AI generated imitations of his voices that were online. And in May this year, Jamie Lee Curtis was forced to appeal Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg in an Instagram post because she couldn't get the company to pull an AI generated ad that featured her likeness for, as she said, some bullshit that I didn't authorize, agree to, or endorse.
Mm.
Respect. Okay.
Alright. Wow. Well, good for him,
Yeah.
uh, that he's just like, "Alright, well, I gotta meet them where they are, so here's a company that's just I just hire to take all these things down."
Yeah.
Um, that should be, that should be a cottage industry. Um,
Hmm.
um, but also let me, let me just talk to, fellow Keanu Reeves fans. There are certainly those who are, bigger fans than I am,
Right.
and
I'm a
some who
fan.
are just kind of a part-time fan. I do like Keanu Reeves, I have for a very long time. Let me just speak to all of you. There is no world where Keanu Reeves needs to contact you and ask you for money. Like,
That's fair.
let's let that sink in. Let's really take that in, take it to heart. There is no world where Keanu Reeves needs to contact you and
Not one.
become your friend and then ask you for money.
He
So
got
if
plenty
you
of friends.
find that happening, perhaps stop.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle. There's I am hard pressed to think of any celebrity who will slide into your DMs and ask for money.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
What?
That's a game right there. Like match
Who
that hustle.
which celebrity do you think would
Yeah.
slide into your DMs and ask for money?
Like I think when
Ask
he
for money?
there was a time, like if he was alive in this era, I would think ODB would have done this. I would have 100, like
Well,
it would have
yeah,
been
but
more
he was
believable.
chaos personified.
Right,
But I
right.
honestly, I still think that he wouldn't do. I think that's too simple and not enough of a game. I
Okay.
think he would wanna beat the system
Oh,
in the way that you know, he took a limo to go pick up food stamps or his unemployment or whatever it was that he did on MTV that time. there are some scams where it's like beating the system at it that
Right.
I could see some wackier celebrities trying to do.
Real
But
talk.
as far as actually asking for money, that feels scammier than I'm not gonna believe any message from any celebrity that just found me.
Troops correspondents, if you think there's a celebrity that we should watch out for, let us know. You know what I mean? If you think there's someone out there that would be like, hey, I need $80.
And, I mean,
I'm gonna put a name out there.
who?
I think I think he would ask for about 15,000
Who?
and be convincing. This would be Zach Braff. I don't know
No, they
why. I
just got
feel
scrubs. He don't need it now.
but he already asked for money for movies. So I feel like he's been in the internet for that before when he already was rich.
Oh, but, like, in a help him fund his movie way,
Yeah.
but not like in a, "Hey, girl." Not like in a that way.
But
Not like in a
I think that's part of the believability that he would be like, yo, all my money's in this movie.
no, you will get got so fast, Gastor.
But I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about like I think he would put that like
Oh,
the
there are
scammer.
plenty of I don't think he would do that. I think there were people who would fall for that if that were to happen,
Okay.
but I don't think he would actually do that.
Okay.
I think it would have to be someone truly chaotic. Also, one thing about celebrities is I think for the most part, they don't want you to think that they're broke.
Oh.
So that's why it's like,
S-
"What?
Okay. Okay. I'm seeing it now. Okay. I'm seeing it. We developing this character, by the way, Sha.
Are you?"
Um, I'm
Okay.
okay. So we need a celebrity
Mhm.
who values being viewed as chaotic
Right,
more than they value being viewed as not broke.
right. I
That
mean,
list is short.
I have a name,
Okay.
but I'm scared that this person will find us and then cuss me out.
Low key, I think that that person will find us and say that's a good idea.
Mm, okay. Do you have someone that you think?
I'm 0 for 2 right now.
Okay. My name is Azalea Banks.
Ooh, real talk.
But I could see that being a thing, but again, why is she sliding into why is she befriending me? She's so chaotic. Why would she befriend me? And I think, you gotta find these people. I'm thinking like, why would someone slide into my but you also have to be in places where you believe that that person is who they are online,
No,
right?
I think you nailed it. I think and I'm gonna go as far as to say I think she's done this.
I mean, sadly, huh, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I mean, she's still able to do concerts, maybe mixtapes, I don't know. It seems like she's just kind of talking a lot online, but it does seem to be her. And it is chaotic. I mean, I don't know. I would put it past her, but I also wouldn't put it past her, right? Um,
Real talk, yo. Shouts to the
yeah.
212. You know what I mean?
I mean, she's been coasting on that song for
It's gotta
how
be a decade
long?
at this point. Yeah, that's
Like a
all out there.
decade. Yeah.
Shit hard though. I can't
I
front.
mean, it's one of my favorites. It's so good.
Real talk.
I'm not ready to throw her out yet.
Yeah, like that shit got staying power.
That is real staying power. That's a strong track.
Real talk. Lauryn Hill needed a whole album for us to give her this kind of grace. Like this shit,
Right.
one song.
Yeah.
I still see the video in my head, the freaking black and white close up,
Right, right.
and they just on
And
a
I
big
mean, and
brick
her
wall.
album actually was doing a lot with, like, hip house,
Yeah,
before, others kind of came back around to that. So, there are some tracks on her album that are actually, like, pretty good. Like, her album was not bad.
real talk,
It was
yo.
pretty good. She's just so chaotic.
South
And
Tanya Banks.
yeah,
Real
shout
talk.
out to her though, because I mean, really, if the world was better at, um, if we hadn't shunned critical thought, if we were still accepting critical thought into our lives and not saying that you're either a stan or a hater and applying this weird binary, if we really were to like talk critically about pop culture and all of this kind of stuff, she could really clean up because she is wrong a lot, but she's also right a lot.
Mhm.
Like some of her views, but then some of her views are true trash, absolute trash. But man, she said some insightful things, and I'm like, "Ooh, you had me
Real
in the
talk.
first half. I'm not gonna lie."
Oh,
So
man.
yeah,
Good luck to, her, hope she makes a comeback. I think, I feel like she's in the news, like, with, Conor McGregor recently. I hope they settle that. I don't know what
oh
that
god,
situation is, 2
who
chaotic
knows?
people.
Yeah, I didn't even look into that. I was just like, all right, sorry
Real
for
talk.
y'all,
They
or
they
I'm
are a
happy for
force.
you, or sorry, I don't care.
Good luck with that.
Hmm.
Uh, Continuing today, new Uno casino to hit Las Vegas with nationwide rollout plan. That's right. For many American casinos may conjure up glamorous images of James Bond style sophistication and high roller strategy playoffs.
What?
But now, a new venue is due to launch based around Uno. That's right, the card game, popular with families and children's. Thanks to its simple rules, will be the main attraction at a dedicated suite in Sin City this week, with similar Uno venues planned nationwide. Palm Casino Resort has thrown a wild card by opening the first ever Uno social club just off the strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. More Uno clubs are expected to open across the U.S. later this year, according to toy maker Mattel. It is unclear whether the players will be able to actually gamble on the game in Vegas. Um, but outside of the usual working hours, Mattel and Palms are seeking clarification. Newsweek has also sought to find out which other cities can expect to see the Uno social clubs.
Atlanta. Why are we playing around?
Yeah, real
We
talk.
already
You should have
know it's
started there.
Atlanta. We already
Yeah,
know.
real
We
talk. I thought this should have been a black rollout.
Let me tell you something. I legit had this idea in 2005
Hmm.
because remember that was a time where televised poker was
Yeah,
fucking huge,
hell
but
yeah, I was
on
there.
on TV1 I came across a televised bid whist,
Okay.
which is I think kind of like spades, but not. Anyway, and I watched a couple of episodes and it, everyone playing's black and they're, doing whatever. And I was just like, oh wow, they have bid whist and spade on TV like poker. I was talking to my roommate at the time and I was like, I don't know how to play either of those. But I tell you what, if they did Uno, and he
Hmm.
was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I was like, "Yo, this is a thing, like, we should have a Uno night." And what I wanted to do, and we couldn't find a day that would make it work for where I wanted to do it. I wanted to have a couple of Uno games going, and then I also wanted jacks. I wanted full on children's shit. I wanted people playing jacks, like competitive jacks.
I
I
love
wanted
this.
2 Uno tables, and, we just couldn't get the timing of it right.
This is
So,
beautiful.
yeah. So
I'm a
I
fan.
did have this idea, and,
Shot.
I think many people have, and I know that people have been playing Uno in such a way now that I don't even wanna play with it. Like, I because there's so many different regional ways of playing, so that's gonna, fuck things up. 'Cause
I I
I know my way of doing it, but I don't know
I think
other
that's the
people.
beauty of it, because it's like this is one of the issues I have with current baseball, but I thought Major League Baseball had this beautiful thing where like American League and National League had slightly different rules, like the pitcher could bat in one league but not the other.
Right.
So when they played the All-Star game in the World Series, whoever was the home team, they followed that league's rules.
Okay.
So I think that would be kind of similar with Uno. You would play regional to find your local champions. And then when you played the championship tournaments, you know what I mean, the home team of each game, you'd follow their region's rules.
You know what? I wonder because I wonder how regional it is. If the regions are basically from family to family. If that's it from, like, house to house. Because
Real talk.
I can grow up in the same city as someone else, but if I throw down, if the card down there is blue and I've got a blue 3 and a yellow 3 and I stack them, they may lose their shit like, "No, we're not stacking."
Yo, real talk.
And
Drama.
I'm like, "Then what are we doing?"
Yo, fun fact, by the way, real talk, Shalewa and I once got interviewed for, I don't think ever released, Spades documentary.
Right.
I hope that comes out.
That guy
But
was did I tell you that guy was at a show I did?
nah,
I would at Brooklyn Comedy Collective. I forget who the show was for, but I did a set on it, and the guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, how you doing? I, uh, did the Spades documentary." And I was like, "Oh, shit."
that's what's up.
I cannot remember the guy's name.
Real
Why
talk.
oh, we should look that up because
He
that
was
how
cool.
didn't he find us by listening to us?
Yeah, real talk. Wherever you at, my G, appreciate you.
I don't know.
Hit us up. Let us know if that came out. You know what I mean? We went out to some random building in Queens and we shot that. But yeah, if someone's shooting a Uno one, a Dominoes one,
Yeah, for
I'd
real.
love to be on those too.
JP
Poker,
Knoll.
yeah, yo. Shout outs to you, homie. Let us know if that dropped. Real talk. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, yeah. But, are you putting money my question to you is, are you putting money on Uno games?
I would definitely do that just to say I did it for history's sake.
Yeah, I know they're
I
like, who knows if there's gambling?" Bitch, there's gambling.
Of
Of
course,
course there's gambling.
real talk.
Is
Even
it a
if the
game?
casino ain't involved, there's gambling. There's
Yeah.
gambling already. Like I,
What
you
kind of
thought,
ques we're waiting to hear back from Mattel if there's you don't need them to tell you that there's gambling.
real talk. They might
Talk to
not
the
be
people
involved with.
already gambling on it,
Yeah, real talk. Mattel might not put money on it, but we are.
but we are for sure.
Yeah, I want to do it for history's sake. Like I want to know that I did that moment. Like I want to tell my grandkids, like yeah, I was there the week that Uno went live.
How good are you at Uno?
Not that good. I'll admit that. That's why I won't gamble consistently. I
Mm,
want to bet on a game or two just to be a part of the moment.
right.
You know what I mean? Like voting in elections, stuff like that. Like I want to say I was there, even if it doesn't mean a lot in the grand scheme of things. But I want to do it. And I want to believe,
Okay.
you know, and I want to support that it's a thing. I think
Right.
that's cool.
I mean, to me, it feels like Uno is a simple game, but I guess there is some strategy, and this makes me think of people overthinking Uno, which
Mm,
is, I think, what will happen if you have all these gajillion different rules and shit. Like, it feels like it's very simple. So I feel like I play the simplest version of it, and when I
okay.
hear other bells and whistles, I'm like, "That seems unnecessary when you could just play it simply the way the colors are and the cards are, like, match color, match number. Like,
Right.
the rest of it seems showboaty, like,
For
calm
sure.
down, you know? It's for the kids, calm down.
I mean, I know there's tells aspects of it that people don't talk about enough.
What do you mean?
Um, well, you know, like poker players, you're reading tells whether they're
Oh,
physical ones
sure.
that are dramatized on TV,
Right.
but usually more like mathematical ones where like people give away what they have based on the amount they bet.
Okay.
Um, Uno has a lot of that because one of the big ones is hand placements. Like people have a inability to remember their cards unless they're organized. So
Mhm.
if you pay attention to how people organize their hands, you could know a lot about what they have left. So that's a big part of it. Like the first time you play like the Uno game, right? We're collecting points as we go, right? Like let's say that like you know like
I'm
how
sorry, you blew my mind with hand placement
yeah,
and
so
people arranging the cards.
yeah, because like we're gonna play several games, right? And like there's different ways of counting who won and how many points they get. But like
Mhm.
when I played, it's like a domino system or like a spade system where like when you win, you get awarded points for how many cards the other players have left,
Right.
right? So, one thing you can do is when the game first starts, pay attention to how people reorganize their cards, and then as they're dealing, they'll reveal where they place those cards. So each further game, I know more about how you hold your cards, and it'll tell me in general how many cards you have of what things. You follow?
I follow, but what the fuck?
Yo, there's money on the line, shot. Real talk, we getting deep. Yeah, I told you I played cards for a living. We
Oh,
got nasty with it.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So I would be looking like when we first deal out the hands to
Mhm.
see where you move stuff, and then as the game starts,
When you
if you
pick up a
put out
card,
something
where
from
you
like the
put it.
left, yeah, like I know, oh, okay, that's where she always puts her blues, always puts this. She puts them in this order, number numerically low to high, high to low.
Child, I don't
So
like this. This is a lot.
so I'm
Ugh.
paying attention to that, and it'll be really uninformed at first. But like if I play with that same person all night,
Right.
or more importantly with spades or Uno, I'm playing family, so I'm playing you over the course of years. Like I got a catalog, my G. You know what I mean? So like I really know how you like move. You know what I mean? So like I really know how you tend to do it because you might try to like mix it up one day, but in general, your brain goes to autopilot and
Right.
you organize your cards the same way always. You probably
That's
didn't think of it, but I promise you, you do.
oh my god, I can't even. My head I can't even yo.
So I'm looking at that and trying to build the catalog of how you organize it, because then I could be strategic in terms of how I place my cards. You know
Jesus,
what I
I
mean?
can't even what a wild way to be perceived.
Because like you like, are you like not alphanumeric but color numeric or numeric color? Where do you place your like wild
Okay,
cards?
you have got to stop talking. My brain I
But
can't
it tells
do
me how
this.
your brain works, and now I know that for the rest of the times we play.
This is the most fucked up thing I've ever encountered right now. I don't know why it's messing with my head so much.
I'm sorry to break this innocence for you, Shot.
You really have. You really have.
Real talk, yo. Yeah, like I'm telling you, there's like a lot of like little things that's real information that you're giving away when you play. That if there's money on the line, like yeah, I'm paying attention to that.
Oh my god.
So I'm looking at
Yeah,
all
this
that shit.
is gonna suck the fun out of Uno.
I
It's
don't think
not
most
I
people are doing this, to be clear.
no, I
But
bet there are
I think there's
because
that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of people.
I
I don't
think a
think it's
lot of
most, but
people
it's a
are, and a lot of people like raucous. See, I like a nice, quiet. I I don't need it to be all crazy. I mean, even though that's what I wanted to put together, I was gonna be in the corner playing jacks, and I'm not even good at that. But like I just wanna quietly get my cards and then just decimate you. That's what I wanna do. And the idea of that being a tell is so insane. I mean, it really just makes me think of what are the tells in life? What
yeah.
yeah, and I'm very just like, well, I never is how I feel. But I also have
Those are
observed my coworkers doing things, and I'm like, "Oh, they do." So when I see something happen, I'm like, "That's so and so."
mhm.
And I not that long ago, like last week, had a conversation with a couple of people in the office, and I'm like, "Oh, no, no, that's not who would have done that. That's so and so." And they're like, "How do you know?" And I'm like, "Oh, because they always blah blah blah."
Yeah. You
You
do
wanna
it
put it
already.
on that person, but no, that person does blah, blah, blah. And they're like, "How do you know that?" And I'm like, "Because I all I do is clean up after y'all.
Real talk.
All I do is, like, come through and make sure everything is okay and make sure you guys get what you want. I'm dealing with you in a completely different way than y'all are dealing with each other. I'm
Telling you.
quietly coming behind you and doing stuff." So that is how.
Shot.
And I'm thinking of the look on their faces. And I feel like that might be what is happening to me right now.
Real talk. You know what I mean? You already do it. Just apply it to spades, baby.
Oh my
That's it.
god.
Apply it to Uno. Any game. This is something I do anytime we play any game where there's a pregame shuffle. Like, because anytime there's something like that, I know I'm gonna get info. Like if
Oh
we
my
shuffle,
god.
break up, spades, dominoes, Uno,
Mhm.
certain poker games where like all the cards or tiles, whatever it is, if
Right.
they're is shaken in the middle and split up, there's an organizational system that most people put their stuff in.
Put their stuff in. Yeah,
And we're
you're
gonna play
right.
this over and over again. Yeah, I have to see what that is because it's info.
Oh my god. I can't. All right. Well, I hope everyone else out there did not just get their minds blown like I did. You- you- but I am going to have to sit and stare at a blank wall for a little bit, just a little bit. Like I'll
Real
be
talk.
okay, but I am also a little bit rocked to my core.
Listen, shot, just know that's how much I value you as a friend, okay?
Mhm.
Because I could have been setting up thousands of listeners to hustle them one day in a random game. And I gave that because I was like, nah, B, I can't have you out here this innocent. I got to
No,
give you
yeah,
this.
you gotta, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Oh
yeah,
my
Troops
god.
Correspondents. If you see somebody like me up there, like just weirdly paying attention to your hands during games,
You're
you know
not
what's going
counting
on.
cards, you're just seeing placement.
Real
Is that
talk.
would you
I would
the
still be
act
counting cards too, for the record, but
Oh,
yes.
okay, sure. The act of seeing the, hand placement, is that similar to doing the card counting? Like, could
It's
someone
I mean, I'm doing it all at the same time.
Okay.
But it's a different thing. In my head, like it's a different tally I'm keeping.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But that one I value more than uh card counting and stuff like that because like it's more autopilot. Like it's to the person, and most people that are playing in particular with spades, dominoes, and if I were to gamble on Uno,
Mhm.
those are
Right,
games that most people play kind of like with the energy you described, where like a
right,
general we're hanging out energy,
right,
you know. So most people don't like view it as a gambling profession like poker.
right.
There's just like we're having a good time. And I'm like,
Mhm.
cool, but like one of us is leaving with $500, it's gonna be me. You know what I mean? Like, so I
Okay.
approach it with that, but the reason I bring that up is because if you're approaching it with that casualness,
Mhm.
everyone else is they're more prone to fall into autopilot.
Right,
So
and
that
so
info,
you
that's something I pay attention to first because it gives away the most money.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. And like, and you know, I'm doing and that's something I'm really good at. I'm really good at making you feel like we chilling. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I
are
mean? Like,
right, right.
so I'm because I'm having a good time, but it's because I'm gonna make money today. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I'm keeping track of that. Uh, real talk,
Holy
yo. It's
crap.
because it's paid more. Like in poker, like it's so especially like the poker that got popular.
Mhm.
You know, Hold'em got popular ironically because it minimizes that.
Right.
You know, because you only have two cards. So, like, for me to build that catalog, it takes longer.
Yes.
Like, for me to understand how you play different card types.
Okay,
Because
okay.
most people fold in poker like 75% of the time. So,
Mhm.
like, I have to like play with you so long to build a catalog of how you handle these situations over and over again. In spades, I'm getting it every single hand.
Mm.
Every single time a card comes out, I see how you hold them,
Right,
where you grab from the same deck.
right.
And like people don't even think about it. They'll literally like scrub through. I'm like, oh, thank you. So I know you don't have
How
that
many
there. Like
Oh, wow.
it's so ill. Like so they're giving away.
Yes, it is, it's sick. You're absolutely right.
Real talk. You know what's sick is not being able to turn it off when you play your kids. That's what's
Yeah,
sick. Real talk.
that is the problem.
Real talk. You want to talk about? So you see like a 5-year-old, and I'm like, oh, I got you, and I'm like, oh, hold on, that's evil.
Man, you fucking up Go Fish for everybody.
Real talk, yo. I was playing against my nephew Quinn when he was like 5, and like we had a fun game. I kept winning, and then
Mhm.
afterward, like I dapped up my boy George. I was like, yo, man, that was fun, but yeah, you gotta teach your little man how to like, be a little. he's like, "What are you talking about, gas?" So like, I'm sorry, but just something to
Ugh.
bring up father son time. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Finally, we got Denmark to tackle deepfakes by giving people copyright to their own features. That's right.
Oh, what a
Crazy
novel
idea.
idea.
Real talk. I'm mad that this is revolutionary, but I'll
Ugh.
take it. The Danish government is in an attempt to clamp down on the creation and decimation of AI generated deepfakes, is changing copyright law to ensure that everybody has the right to their own body, facial features, and voice. Danish government said on Thursday it would strengthen protection against digital imitations of people's identity with what it believes to be the first law of its kind in Europe. Having secured broad cross-party agreement, the Department of Culture plans to submit a proposal to amend the current law for a consultation before the summer recess, and then submit the amendment in autumn. It defines a deepfake as a very realistic digital representation of a person, including their appearance and voice. The Danish culture minister Jacob Engel Schmidt said he hoped the bill before Parliament would send an unequivocal message that everybody had the right to the way they looked and sounded. I love this. By the
Yeah.
way, like I read further into this, is still it's being praised kind of across the board. It's still allowing for satire. So like if you're doing something comedic and it's clear that it's comedic,
Mhm.
that's still okay.
Right.
But this is specifically tackling fake government statements, porn, things like that, where like the person clearly should be allowed to consent
Mhm.
when something like this is released.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Ugh, man. What makes me sad is, oh, our country. I don't know if we'll ever get to this. And
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
That's a
Um,
shame.
because we're too big and we have too many discussions. And
This
the people who would wanna discuss this will talk until they're blue in the face. Meanwhile, the people who would be against this would already push a law through without even telling anybody that they're like, "Yeah, what they did over there in Denmark, we are doing the opposite. No one owns anything." Like, whatever it is. Do you know, I just saw this recently, um, that, WeTransfer?
Yeah.
Uh, Now if you transfer anything, any file through WeTransfer, they own it in perpetuity.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's what we would do here. That's how I
Yo,
know this ain't coming here.
that's bananas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, everybody got looking to get in their own Nas system. Real talk. It is vital. I'm building one out right now.
What?
One of the NAS systems is it's like a computer with nothing but like hard drives, and it has like cloud access. So like you could become your own Google Drive. So instead of paying like a yearly like $50 for like Google Drive or
Mhm.
Dropbox or WeTransfer for like certain data space, you control the data space at home, and you could just like send people links to stuff. And it's essentially just a separate computer that
Okay.
runs simpler software, but it's only that. And
Right,
as long as you have like the right internet access and cabling, it's still fast, like Google Drive.
right,
But it allows you to not make the monthly payment in exchange for like an upfront investment of a computer, essentially. B, there's a privacy aspect of it. Like, it's your shit. Like, you don't. No one's hacking. Like, you'd have to be really, really like interested in my family photos.
right,
You
right.
know what I mean? To like hack my NAS for that.
Okay.
But stuff like that, like in terms of copyright protection, it's just me. Like, there's no one seeing my shit.
Mhm.
Um, so it's something I've been looking at more and more because of that.
Hmm. Yeah, that's just, oh boy. I feel okay about what it is that they're doing over there in Denmark. I hope it takes, and I hope it sticks.
Real talk.
But yeah, it bums me out because I'm not over there. I'm here. And
No.
what we're doing here is not cool. Not cool at all. So,
Oh
oh
man.
no, but
If
that's
if you would like,
oh.
to sponsor the new War Report podcast, warreport.de. You know what I mean? Exclusively out of Denmark. All you gotta do is subscribe to the show, baby. If you're an Apple Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars. You ain't know we was going international with it. Whatever it takes to protect ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if I feel safe now that I know about hand placement. I'll never feel safe. I don't want anyone to see me do anything.
Oh man. 5 stars. We need this mainly so that we can continue to console Shy about how childhood games can be rigged. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you, Shy, but you needed to know.
I mean, I guess I had to grow at some point, but this isn't how I thought it would be.
If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo, at Gastor Almonte. Shout outs again to Brandy Spain and Winnie Locke. Always appreciate y'all. With all that said, I am the yellow glasses wearing gambler, embracing all my identities. Okay, Gastor Almonte. Okay, with the no longer innocent.
I mean, huh.
Real talk. Despite years of pure Uno play.
Pure.
Real talk. I'm sorry to break that for you today,
So
Shy.
innocent. Just playing for the love of the game.
Shalewa Sharpe. Oh man. This has been real talk, surprisingly identity focused episode of the War Report.
Yeah, weirdly it has.
Yeah. If I hurt any other Uno spades and dominoes players, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to.
No,
but
it's
I'm
fine.
happy I helped.
The secrets need to be out so that we can all be free. But oh god,
real talk.
It's part of
Gabby,
the process.
super related tangent, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I told Gabby this is very unlikely because I'm unhealthier. But if she died earlier than me and I was retired, I would spend all my time learning all these hustles. I want to be I would be 65 learning how to pickpocket.
Oh my god.
I want to do all of that shit. I want to learn all the hustles.
There used to be pickpocket apprentices. You know what I mean? They used to really train the next generation of pickpockets.
And where are they now? You know, it used to be an honest union job.
Just a gentlemanly crime. Just you and your subject and just really trying to become one with who you're trying to steal from. But now anyone can.
Come on. Where's that good friend that lets you put your hand in a ass pocket for 3 hours a day so you can learn how to pickpocket? You know? Where are they?
Just to figure out how to
you gotta do it. You know? So yeah. So I wanted to do all of those things. I wanted to learn those hustles. A big part of it was for protection. I genuinely I always have a fear that someone's gonna do this. And B, I really like the party trick aspect of it. I really want to be really cool grandpa.
Yeah, but won't you end up being a 65-year-old fighting on the street because someone accuses you of stealing?
But I don't want to steal. I wanna do tricks to my grandchildren.
But no, having that knowledge, even if you don't steal, don't you run the risk of being in a shouting match with someone who thinks you steal because you give off that aura only to have some young man in some bright red glasses come out and try to
Yo, Shy, what if I was watching my looper today, yo?
I mean
Alright, this is the end of the episode because I gotta make sure I'm not getting shot in a couple minutes. Catch y'all next time. Peace.